My name is Henderson Maddox, and I am the CEO and head creative director for Signal23 Television. I fell in love with film not even knowing it by way of my grandmother. When I was young, my grandma would babysit me and my mom would drop me off early in the morning, and I would get into bed with my grandma and my granddad. Granddad would leave to go to work, and my grandma would look at House on the Prairie, Chuck Norris films, and then the soap operas came on. And so literally throughout the day, either I would be there with her glued to the TV or run around the house and come back and watch TV. And I never really realized how it impacted me, but when I got in high school, I was in a TV production program and got exposed to TV in that world, but I worked more on the news side. But my senior year, I had a project and I actually wrote my first film script. And throughout high school, I wasn't a person that liked to read and write, but when I wrote this movie, it just flowed, it just came out, and I made that film, and I think it was then when I thought, because like, where did I get this passion from? And I had to think about, my upbringing and how like every day I would go to my grandma's house and watch, these all different types of shows, and and I was like, because when did I develop this talent? To tell stories, and I think that I owe that to her because of that exposure of being around and her love for TV and film. My brand at Signal23 TV is creating dynamic content for the LGBT community. That is very inspired by our fan base. When I started Signal23 Television in 2013, it was really for me to try to build a lane for me to build fans. I looked at Tyler Perry and I looked at how he did his own thing, built his own lane, and Hollywood came and got in his car. And so I said, well, what can I do? He did his plays, what can I do? And so every year I was making a film, and that film would come out, and that was it. So Signal23 got birthed because I was able to create content for YouTube for free, started out, just to kind of build a fan base. And how it got to become really LGBT focused is we had some shows that were LGBT projects that really like blew up and went to the next level, and so it became more of feeding our audience. We have a very big LGBT audience, and there's a lot of important messages and a lot of important voices that get looked over throughout the media, mainstream media, and so Signal23 was my opportunity to basically give those voices life and tell those stories. Currently right now, Signal23 TV, we are a streaming network that we're on Roku. So we are expanding to have a new brand added called Signal Her. Signal Her is content that is for women, of course. We are working on a lot of new shows. We have a new show right now, a reality show called Cuffing Season, that's out right now. It's a dating show. We have several scripted series that are coming up, including our #1 show About Him. We're doing season 4, which is actually set in the White House with our first gay president. Our process here at Signal23 is, well, now we have something called Write Club. So where we actually have a team of writers that actually come in, we have meetings, and I toss up ideas, I throw them on the board here, and we start to talk about it until we outline out shows, movies, episodes. But primarily in the past, 80% of the work that's on our platform I wrote. And sometimes I don't know where it comes from, but it comes. But right now we have a more processes similar to Hollywood. We have a writer's room, and they come in and write. Basically, I wake up and I have an idea for a show I want to do. I come in the meeting, I tell them, okay guys, this is the show we're working on, and then we all get together to develop characters and create storylines and complete the show.